Peace, peace, peace. This is your girl Sunshine, and this is Shine Vibrations. This is Friday. Let's see, February 16th. Happy for those who celebrate. Happy belated Valentine's Day, Black Love Day, all that good stuff. Side Piece Day, the second side piece day, however y'all call it. Little jokes y'all got going on. But yes, tonight we have two poets. One is a clubhouse roomie, and it is his return. Poet Eros. We do tend to behave, but we do frequent the quarter. So with this brother, anything is possible, especially since it's after Love Day. And then we have the beautiful Queen Mimi, who is another podcaster. She has her own dope platform. And before we get our guest in here, let's talk about my brothers over at heavyenergyuniversity.com. The brothers Born King and T Walker. This year they have the Alkaline Festival coming up in August, and these brothers have the live alkaline water campaign. So listen to their commercial.
Peace and love, family. Check it out. It's the We Are the Gold campaign. The We Are the Gold campaign is all about highlighting ourselves as the wealth, value, and solutions we've been looking for. We are the gold. Before it comes to the money, your health is the wealth. Tap into intentional lifestyle decisions, making sure you're putting living local foods, preferably, especially organic, into your well-being, your temple, And you already know you got to couple that with the live alkaline water, the best hydration in the nation, natural alkaline spring water straight from the source, no artificial induced processing. And the other side of the We Are the Gold campaign is activating our economics, so tap into the We Are the Gold campaign. Get your $20 monthly subscription special at heavyenergyuniversity.com.
Yes, and that's heavyenergyuniversity.com. You can use promo codes Sunshine, spelled SUN 8 HINE vibrations with the triple eights, where that's one discount code. Or you can use Royal Sons, that's SUNZ 810, for your two options for your promo codes. These brothers are dope. They are really about health, wealth, stealth, and building the community, and we need to continue to support one another. Next, quick commercial for another brother that's out here doing big things in Pineville, North Carolina. The brother Rockwell, he is the owner of Cope Gear Store in Concord Mills Mall in Concord, North Carolina, but recently owner of Cream by Cope Restaurant in Pineville, North Carolina. And you definitely need to check this brother out. He is making waves. He is doing this thing. They had beautiful setup for Valentine's Day for all the different dope events. So check him out on Facebook, Instagram, all your socials, and you can Google them too to find out their locations. So next, we have our two poets. I was grateful to find them. Through networking. Mimi was a part of Blast Music 24/7, and we had a dope conversation. The sister interviewed me on her podcast as well, and she will get the opportunity to speak more on that. And y'all know, what can I say about this other guest here? My roomie, like I said, we get around each other, we behave, but then sometimes we just have to get in a corner. And, we know him as Logan Walker, aka Arrows. And then when he's being the other alter ego, we have Sinful. But who's to say what we get today? All I know is that this brother's pen is very dope, and I enjoy co-moderating with him every Friday night, along with Malikia, Scott, and Elizabeth, and Triple P, the pretty provocative poet. We all co-moderate lyrical rhymes on Clubhouse, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we be in there for a long time. Sometimes we be getting out there like 2 in the morning. It all depends on how the energy flows. So Here we have a picture of Queen Mimi. I get to robbing people for their pictures. I be like, hey, y'all got some pictures, and if they take too long, not saying she did, but if they take too long, I just go snatch and grab. But I always like to be like, hey, are these, what you like? And I really like this one here because her shirt, well, her hoodie said, "Do not disturb my mind, my grind, my whole entire vibe," and that's what I'm talking about. No bad vibes here. And here we got, see the red room. See, I just love this one here. This is why I said we just don't know who we might get tonight. And I figured he would show this picture because, it is after Love Day. And then I chose this one here is because it seems like here he is meditating and summoning energy from all corners of the earth to perform at that moment in time. So I just love this brother. Let's bring them on. We have Queen Mimi. How you doing? And then we have Arrows. How you doing?
What's going on? What's going on?
Hello.
So, let's see who we got in the comments over here. Oh, snap. We got Elizabeth. She says, "I'm here. Hey, Sunshine, and hey, my partner in crime, Logan." And then she said, "Too long." So, let's get this started. Queen Mimi, tell the folks a little bit about you, where you are from, and well, when you tell them something about you, what is it that you want them to know specifically about you?
Yes, yes. Hello, everybody. We are Queen Mimi. We are the host of the Queen Mimi podcast, which airs every Sunday, 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time, and the host of the Queen Mimi radio show, which airs every Tuesday evening at 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. We tell everybody we are a sister captain. We are a proud Muslim woman. We are a follower of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, first and foremost, before anything else. Spoken word artist, as Sunshine already knows. We have our own little magazine as well that we're working on promoting. Writer, producer, co-CEO of Military Camp Records. Working on a book, about to revamp that, have that come out soon. Working on some big things. I don't want to say nothing yet, but working on a couple major things. I'm gonna keep you guys updated. What else? Model, mother, wife. Uh, I don't know if I missed something, but I'll bring it up throughout the show. But it's so much we have going on. Working on new music. Love spoken word. Write all our own music. Been doing that for years. Was born in Georgia. Grew up in Florida. Now I live in Illinois. To make the
Oh,
short story.
wow. So how is
Yeah.
that, being born in Georgia, growing up in Florida, and now living in Illinois?
Okay. Short version. I moved to Florida. I was like 1 years old. Grew up there. Went through a lot. Make a long story short. Went back to Georgia for about 14 months. Went through some more drama. Met hubby on Facebook. He was like, "Come up here. I got you. I'm gonna take care of you." Started teaching us Islam. Pretty much saved our life. Helped us get back on the right track. And we know he don't like to take credit, but I give it to him anyway because I don't care. So,
Because he was
but
being obedient and he saw
yes,
something in you. All praises due to you, brother.
yes, yes. So that's the short version. Was going through some things, homeless in a bad relationship, so on and so forth. You hear all that in our music, and like we said, doing a lot better now. So
That's cool. That's cool. That's dope. So, how long has it been, or when did you start actually writing poetry? Because, like you said, you're doing music, you're writing books. When did poetry actually start for you?
well, gotta go back a little bit. Started out writing in a journal when we were 16. Um, Transition from that to why don't you start writing poetry? Because that's basically what it is when you writing the journal anyway. So it was like, why don't you just start doing poetry? So started writing that and started performing in Florida. The first
Okay.
show that we did was at an amateur night at the Ritz, and we placed third in the semifinals. And during that show, we were not doing music with our poetry at the time.
Okay.
So we was like, I kept hearing a lot of artists they was doing, and everybody has their own style of poetry. Don't get us
Mm-hmm.
wrong, but we was like, put to some music. So did that, and journey continues. So
So it's always good to add on because it opens other doorways and creates new pathways. So
Yeah.
most people like to get stagnant in their talent and only like to do it in one way. But just like everything else, our talent and our gifts evolve as well. So that was a dope example of allowing your gift to evolve to the next level.
You
Um,
was gonna say too, we finna take it to another level.
See, I know that I was about to ask what was that peeking in the back. I know that's right. I
This my
know that
this is
is
my
right.
this is my boo thing, y'all. Nobody can't touch this.
I
Are
heard
we-
that.
So about to start taking guitar lessons in March and take it
Okay.
to another level. So
What was you saying, Arrow?
I was asking if we was going to hear the boo thing tonight, but like,
So she got the boot
yeah,
thing. She getting acquainted with the boot thing so she
yep,
can learn how to strike it, stroke it right.
yeah,
So
yeah. No, I'm
yeah.
gonna definitely come back and play something. So you know that.
Arrow, stop
Oh yeah.
it.
I'm happy
Look,
that he
what
said
you
that.
trying to look. I'm not trying to bait you, brother. I'm not trying to bait you. I saw you. You was trying to collect yourself.
okay.
So, with that being a dope intro, you might as well leave your mic on so let the folks know you again, and what is the most important thing you want everyone to know about you.
Um, well, I'm Eros, aka Chef's Kiss, aka Logan, aka several thousand other monikers because everywhere I go, I seem to pick up a new name. Um, I am the romantic, poetic, sensual, erotic chef. Um, I make food almost, if not better, than the words that I speak. So it's like it's cool, it's fine. I'm a published author and um, working on books number 4 and 5. So like, yeah,
All
that's pretty much
right.
it.
Let me tell y'all about him, okay? Remember, I had a list of folks that I said that we co moderate, in Clubhouse with. So we're also in a group chat on our cell phones and on Facebook Messenger. So while I'm in my cubicle throughout the day, it's just bling bling and blink a blink blink a blink a blink between everybody going, and I love it. So a lot of times I'm like this, just looking. I see what's going on, but I'm too busy in what I'm doing, so I can't respond. But then somebody decides to take picture of food that they making and just throw it in a group chat. So I got all kinds of food pics. I'm like, oh my gosh, now I got food porn addiction. I get pictures of gracious meals made all day long. And I'm just like, it's not fair because I'm stuck in this cubicle. I can't get nothing around here to eat that is close as anything delicious that he is putting in this group chat.
Oh man, I need to see that.
I'm trying to tell you. So I know it is fire. So I cannot wait to have another event. And we're gonna have to try to find a way to not work him too hard because he gonna have to do some food, but he also gonna have to bless the mic. So we're gonna figure that out. We
Like I'll
definitely
do
gonna
both
figure it out.
simultaneously. Don't threaten me with a good time.
See, that's what I'm talking about. See, he said
Exactly.
simultaneously. See, so y'all heard it here. So who knows? We got the Shine Vibration second year anniversary coming up September 30th. So we get another event going. We see what's coming up then. Elizabeth, listen here. Those ain't secrets. She telling our secrets. Listen, what happens in the group chat stays in the group chat.
Stays in the group
I
chat.
just look. I just spoke about the pictures. I ain't say nothing else. I'm not incriminating myself, okay? And we just
Look,
gonna leave
when
that
you
like
started
that.
this whole group chat segment, I was like, she about to tell
No,
the
just
fact
the
that I'm
food.
always the one cutting up.
Just
Like,
the food. I'm
okay,
only talking about the food. See, I know my limits. I know my limits. Look, I know how to behave when needed. they
Exactly.
wanna they wanna find out group chat madness. They gotta join us on Clubhouse for that.
that is very, very true. That's
Yes,
so
because
true.
then it'll be live and in audio.
And
Look,
everybody can see how I don't say
and
anything until like the very end. It's never
and
me.
then look, and then now she trying to throw me under the bus, talking about some wishes she be cutting up. Of
You be
course I be
cutting
cutting
up.
up. I never said I don't. Look, shoot, we grown here. And when you are stuck all day in the workforce, working for other people, working on somebody else's clock, you need time to deprogram, to get yourself together. And hell
Yep.
yeah, Clubhouse is one of my things. My podcast is one of my things. Shoot, my locks come all the way down to my butt. So I like to let my hair down when I get home. You feel what I'm saying? I like to get comfortable. Shoot,
We already
be
know.
uptight all day and can't move and act how you want to because you at work. Then when you get in your space and your element, you're supposed to relax, relate, and release. Take it back to a different world. Whitney Gilbert.
Okay.
So quick question though, before we get I see it. Thank you. Before we get further into the conversation, did anybody see One Love yet?
No, no. Was it good?
When I say I my number one reason why I love this so much is because so many things that belong to us get tainted by other people's perspective. And this movie here was controlled by his family, his children's perspective, his wife's perspective, those that were around. And when I say it was like you were right there at the moment in time in an existence when all of this was transpiring. You can feel the same way when you listen to his music, the same feelings you get that in the movie. So I was just so grateful for that. I have been waiting for this my whole life. I have the
That's
biggest
good.
Bob Marley tapestry sitting in my living room, and it's when he got the big smile, and I've had that with me. I say 20 years. Yep,
Okay.
I have one of those too. I have a poster that I got when I went back home to New York. But it's a tapestry that's about as big as my whole living room wall, and it's just out. It was just the favorite moment. My favorite artist, got to enjoy it with my favorite person, and then got to end the night with speaking to my great aunt Helen, who I spoke about on last week's episode. She is 95 years old, and got to speak with her for like 45 minutes. So couldn't nobody tell me nothing. I was on top of the world on Valentine's Day. But I
Yeah, we
encourage
just seen the
those who have
previews
not
for
seen
it.
that movie to go see it. Go see it. Go show up. Make sure that they blow that box office out the water. That's my little soapbox for that. But Elizabeth, don't be talking about throwing me under the bus. Look. How does the song go? Arrows under the bus, under the bus. That's
Yeah,
how she. That's
I
how she
like
got
does
it.
it, right?
thrown under the bus.
She just threw me under the bus. But yeah, that's my California sister. I love her. She is so dope. Her pen is magnificent as well. Um. So speaking of pens, arrows, how long have you been dabbling with the art of poetry?
Cool. I've been writing poetry since I was about 6.
Okay.
Um, so like,
Did it start out as a crush on somebody?
no, so like, funny story is I've actually all like I was never the child that got into fights in school. I was always the one that like started out writing like little like love notes or whatever. That was just like, hey, I like you, you like me. Let's see what we can do, kind of thing. Um, like I
Oh,
have
so
a
like the back in the day, do you like me? Yes, no, maybe the checkbox.
all of that. That was me. That was me from like kindergarten all the way through like my entire scholastic tenure. Um,
Oh, you was a lover by nature.
and like I got in trouble because I wrote a note to a girl and like her parents didn't like it because I got pigmentation in my skin. Um,
Oh.
and she a little unseasoned, but like whatever, it like everybody just laughed it off and they was like, look, he's been doing this since like he came into the school system. Like he really don't mean anything. I don't even think he knows what it means. Like, so yeah, I've been writing forever.
That is so amazing. That is dope. Like, cause that shows like you really came in here with a different type of vibe, like a different type of energy, like the one love that we was just speaking of. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that you are another messenger, you know. So dope. Kudos to you for that. That's one thing I didn't know about him. See, I'm learning more about my brother too. Um, so who, because you always gotta say clubhouse rules, but who would like to indulge in sharing first before we go to our break?
I guess since I'm unmuted.
Yes. Sister, Mr. Love Train, come on with it. Usher that love in. Not like Usher at the Super Bowl though. Behave.
I was about to say, like,
Man, that
I
was too
can give
much.
y'all a Super
I
Bowl.
mean, we can get there, but let's get there gradually.
Okay, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
no restraints, no restraints. Remember, we still grown here.
Um, all right, I'm gonna start with like some new shit that I wrote actually on like Valentine's Day. Um,
Oh, I love it when people premiere stuff with me. That shows how much y'all love and trust me, and I love and trust y'all so much. Oh,
like I said, we're gonna show the other side of like my pen when I'm not being an absolute heathen. And we're gonna see how long it lasts. Like, no promises. Um, so yeah, this one's actually called "I Love You." Um, I love you is what radiates from my soul, echoing in my mind from the drums of my heart. And I know that I may not deserve the reciprocation because when you came along, God knew I'd do you wrong. I mean, after all, I'm a fallen angel surrounded by the sins committed by myself and the masses. But honestly, I'm tired of keeping it how I feel a secret, letting the misconception that I write from many be the perspective of reality when I only write from one, and that'll always be you. So the reason I can't give my heart to another and I'm tired of letting the lie slide is because I love you the way hydrogen loves oxygen, making water through ionic bonds to nurture a longer life. I love you the way a gamer loves a brand new game, the way Romeo loved Juliet, except we don't have to die to live in paradise. I love you the way my pen loves the pages, as I write eulogies of prophecies for the legends of our love. And I love you the way Maya Angelou loves poetry, the way Louis Armstrong loved jazz, and I love you the way Ray Charles loved Georgia. I love you the way Martin loved Gina and Tommy loved Pam because you have always been my best friend. And the way you've always been in my heart, like Jane for Tarzan provided a whole new world, like Jasmine did for Aladdin. So I hang on to every moment with you because every step I fall a little more in love with you. And I love you the way Hades loved Persephone, showering her with affirmations so that she could be the queen she's always meant to be confidently. I love you like the trees love sunlight and oxygen, for without you, I forget to breathe. Hey, there isn't enough time in this lifetime, and I'll honestly never finish loving you. Though I know we'll never be together. I love you like the sun loves the moon, and Geb loves Nuth even after being separated for eternity. I love the balance between us, the way the sky loves the land. And regardless of the cards we were dealt, I can't help but smile knowing that infinitely it'll always be true every time I say, I love you. Arrows.
oh, go ahead, then now.
Yeah,
And
that's
you said you
right.
wrote this on Valentine's Day?
I wrote it on Valentine's Day.
Okay, so what was the environment while you was writing this? Come
I was
on,
at
give
work.
me the deets. You was at work and you just was like, I need a moment to separate from where I'm at and let me go. Was it one of
So,
those?
so like the person who inspired the poem actually has a like live on Wednesdays on like IG. And the topic, because of the holiday, their topic was love. So I was like, all right, about to just sit here at work, write this shit. I was like, I could pull anything out of like the plethora of poems because that's all I write. But I was like, no, I'm gonna write some new shit. I'm just gonna write some new shit for the holiday, for the occasion, for everything. And like, yeah, um,
Look, Liz said, yes, my partner. I can just hear her voice right now. This is such a beautiful poem. So much feelings. Yes, it is. Like it makes you feel all warm and gushy inside. Queen Mimi, you could chime in, you could say, because I saw you was
Yeah,
look, she was clutching her pearls, listening, like it was so heartfelt.
it was. It was. That was beautiful. I like that.
But so
Nice.
I'm gonna be investigating because now I'm learning more and more about this secret admirer. He alludes a little bit more on Clubhouse. So now I got to figure out who this woman is that goes live on Wednesdays on IG now. I have to
Well,
find who has you so smitten.
nah,
that was.
it's
It was.
Cause
I like the
she
comparison.
is bringing so much more of you out. You know what I'm saying? It's dope when you're smitten by someone because you end up tapping into more of your talent that you ain't even know. You be like, oh dang, I got another layer over here.
Yep. They bring out the best in you.
Inspiration is always good.
look, I just be minding my business and the freedom that I get to act the complete fool on Clubhouse. It's great. It's fine. It's so fun. Like I said, we're gonna see how long this actually lasts. To me showing like the other side of my pen. I think I got like two more in me before I'm just like, all right, like let's
Is
flip the
that
switch.
no more at me? Okay, so yes, quick plug. Let the folks know where you're at right now. We talked about it briefly before we got started.
Yeah. So like like the first time I came through, I was actually doing this feature in the middle of work, and I was like, ain't no way I was missing this. I was with like my partner in crime, like Elizabeth, aka Delicious. I am currently at the Willingboro open mic supporting my fellow drip member, one of my like road dogs, homie, Mahogany Soul, aka Edwina Simmons, and Yvonne Thomas. Like we, we dripping out here. So like my actual attire is I'm dressed in like an all black suit. It's like the funniest thing in the world because I said like the color scheme is all black. I'm fitting the show out. It's great. It's fine. So yeah, like I'm
Ooh.
always outside. I'm always doing something. I just be out here. I support everybody. So like yeah.
And yes, Zwina, she was a guest on my podcast as well. And did you say poetess?
Poetess.
And Poetess will be on here next week with the collective for the 50th episode. So, yay!
That's
So,
what's
that's
up.
going to be some erotic, baby. For real, for real.
Uh,
Oh, he's probably gonna growl it. Ain't nobody
You
be
say
ready.
he's probably going to growl. Look, I can't
Ain't
wait.
nobody be ready for it.
Okay, so Mimi, do you have a poem you want to share now or you want to share when we come back from
um,
the break? It's up to you. No pressure, no
I can.
pressure.
I have one. I can do it with or without music, so that's the the good flexible
It's up
part.
to you. You just let me know what's good for
Um,
you.
yeah, I can do it. I can do it without the music. It's called "Selfish." It's one of the first songs that we wrote when we first started doing music, and a lot of women love it. Oh, can I play it when we come back?
Okay.
Can Cause I'm gonna look it up because I can do it a cappella, but I would really rather everybody hear it.
Okay, so I'll share one
Okay.
before the break. Um
Yeah.
Arrows, you already heard this one. This was the one that I was writing during the last no, not that one. The one, remember we were all part of Malikia's healing
David.
event on Clubhouse, the healing sanctuary experience, and during
Yeah.
okay, during I think it was the not the 8 to 10, it was the 6 to 8 slot. While that room, some of us didn't even realize we were all doing it until we got to the 8 to 10 slot. That we were all literally in that room writing poetry at the same time. So this is it's fresh. It's last Saturday. It's called As We Lay. As we lay, I'm safe and secure, nestled within your arms, confidently fearless, for I know you are willing to protect me from all harm. Your love is amazingly overwhelming. My cup runneth over, hands filled to capacity. It's plentiful. A euphoric type of ecstasy, so indescribably yet easily conveyed poetically. For every I love you, I affectionately reply, I love you more than I've been dealt, especially more than I've ever felt. Your love has been so reassuring. My heart melts, evolving into a brand new level of comfortability. Stressors stormingly infiltrate my mental state. A simple and profound gesture, a kiss upon the forehead without a lecture, producing a still calmness, collecting me, helping me to identify there's more at stake. This moment becoming more aligned, overstanding it's not only me, it's not only mine, born in truth. It's also your light that shines abundantly, reflecting our wrinkle in time. Thank you,
I
thank you,
like
thank you,
it. I like
thank
it. I
you.
like
I
it.
know that's right.
I like it.
Better
Okay.
come with that vulnerability. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
you know.
Like
Like,
Let the
I'm
walls
not gonna.
down. You know.
I'm not gonna hold you. I got excited because you were like, I'm gonna read the one that I was writing in the space. I was like, oh, we
I
starting. Okay, I
see. I
matched
knew you
energy
thought
over
it
the
was.
phone.
I knew you thought it was that one. That's why when I saw you go like this, I said, "Oh no, 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 no." I mean,
Yeah.
I did share it last week, but who knows? I could share it again this week. It all depends how the
Somebody new
room
right here.
flows. So, you ready to do yours now?
Yes. I
Okay,
actually picked something else
that's
for Israel,
fine. Do what you do, boo.
but this one is called "Free to Be Me." It's for male or female. You know, anybody that's struggling with self identity. Learning who you are, coming into your own. So on and so forth. So I'm gonna play it from YouTube. So y'all just give me a thumbs up if y'all can hear it, 'cause I still got my earpiece in. And if not, I'll just take it
And
out.
say a
So
little
this one,
disclaimer because YouTube be acting funny. I don't want them trying to cut nothing because
yeah,
this is your shit, and you know what I'm saying. This
yeah,
hers.
this is
Don't be
mine.
playing YouTube.
Yeah, yeah. YouTube. This is my song. It's on here. So it's on all music streaming platforms. I have Free to Be Me, Selfish, Soul Survivor, and I Am. So they're on any music streaming platform. So just to disclose that this is my music. This is my song. So hope you guys like it. It's called Free to Be Me. I'm about to play it, and y'all just give me like a thumbs up if y'all can hear it.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. I am every woman, and I have all the power in me. Anything I choose to be, I know I can do it flawlessly. I have control over my life, happiness, and how high I can fly. Power over my destiny is the one thing I love. I can reach the sky, the moon, and the stars above. A positive mind is something I will always choose to have because I have been once off and have come back better than before. I can be beautiful from the inside out, pick my own stuff up, and I am always down because I am a king and my crown never falls off. I always know my worth and will not settle for less. If it ain't worth my time, I will lay that mess to rest. See, this is who I am and what I love to do. Follow my dreams and make money, so why would I chase you? Power is what I have. Flawless is what I choose to be. Loving myself isn't important to you. It's how I choose to be. So I won't hold my head down or feel sorry for myself because I want the best. And that's what I deserve. So all these other women playing around, soon I will have the world. See, I want to be free and fly. Like an eagle, I want to reach up and touch the sky. This world won't hold me down with the standards and ridicule. Be who they want, and I won't be a fool. See, this is who I am, and there's no other way to be. Because I don't want to be anyone else. God made me in His image, and no only He can and will change me. Fly like a bird with the wind and my wings, gazing at the clouds. What a heavenly feeling to be free, not to worry about what others will say. Because I love who I am, but I'm still growing every day. With new challenges to overcome and lessons learned, I will be the best version of me. Loving who I am, and no one will take that away from me. I will never be perfect, and I know I can be better. See, this is a brand new me, and I am back better than ever. I have found a new love for me. Too long have I sat being quiet. When others would disagree, I would change everything about me, leaving me miserable. And in the end, I was unhappy. And now that I found my voice, no one will take that away. I have found a new love for myself, and I have also found my inner peace. So now I can be fly and be free to be me. Yeah, now I'm walking my own path. I want to be free. I gotta be free, and I will be free. To be no one else but me. I want to be free, and I will be free. That was it.
Oh, that was nice. I love that. Peace, peace. Super producer Soul Rest. Give him a shout out. Thanks for tuning in. So let's jump into our blast artist spotlight, and then we're gonna get back and indulge into these poems that we just heard. This is Yamasani with Gratitude.
Do you know where you're from? You are a superstar, don't let them fool you now. Do you know who you are? Do you know where you're from? You are a superstar, don't let them fool you now. Pay homage to the one that never make promise that he can't keep. Praise to you, hands raised to you, I will never lie. No, I lie for safety. Spit aquatic and my logic is a problem for them demons following you can't see. Gentlemen, a product of a great G, cause I did my goddess like I'm Shang-Chi. Put a ring, she ain't gotta thank me. Skin brown so they try to hate me. Menace to society, sire, wait T, cause I got a higher vibe and Ray key. In the desert with my lions, all you do is lock us up. I provide the gate key. Strong mind, calm in a long line. Willpower at the height of 8-3. Down 2 when it come down to a clutch verse. I provide a late 3. Hammer MCs, you can't touch this. Like a far out away tree. Real ones I wanna link up and build with you. More than Kyrie calling KD. Learn from Elijah, Malcolm X, Louis Farrakhan, and Muhammad Ali. I remember growing up watching Mammy clean kitchen in a Tom and Jerry scene. Move on the low, make you marvel at my shape shifting like an honorary tree. 3 kings that are raised inside the kingdom. Guess a kinda made me. Praise to the most high, God is great. My response when you compliment me. She the one that gave it to you, better give it up. He the one that gave it to you, better give it up. Show appreciation for you, better live it up. Better give it up, gotta live it up. She the one that gave it to you, better give it up. He the one that gave it to you, better give it up. Show appreciation for you, better live it up. Better give it up, gotta live it up. Do you know who you are? Do you know where you're from? You are a superstar, don't let them fool you now. Do you know who you are? Do you know where you're from? You are a superstar, don't let them fool you now. Just trying to spread the good word, cause I heard it through the grapevine. Did you know you come from great minds? Did you know your DNA's 9? Did you know that there's a plan to keep your race locked up like Akon? Did you know your people battled on the stage different than the one from K-Shine? We was in the field, weapons in the shield, never hesitant to ref and it was real. Gave to each other, never had to put it in a fine print section of a wheel. Bathed with each other, close up, soap suds up to the chest, it was a thrill. Stayed with each other, kept you stepping in protection, done with aggression and we peel. Do you know who you are? Do you know where you're from? You are a superstar, don't let them fool you now. Do you know who you are? Do you know where you're from? You are a superstar, don't let them fool you now. She the one that gave it to you, better give it up. He the one that gave it to you, better give it up. Show appreciation for you, better live it up. Better give it up, gotta live it up. She the one that gave it to you, better give it up. He the one that gave it to you, better give it up. Show appreciation for you, better live it up. Better give it up, gotta live it up. She the one that gave it to you, better give it up. Better give it up. Show appreciation for you, better live it up.
That was Yamasani
That's
with
nice.
gratitude. So this is the time where we talk about blastmusic247.com's independent artist platform. So for more artists like Yamasani, spoken word poets like us, comedians, rappers, singers, join blastmusic247.com for the free, where you could get all your new fans to come follow you and upload to our stage where you can get your art out there. But hold on, it is not just for the artists, it's also for the fans. So you too can create your free account and you can hear a plethora of artists like you just heard and create some more folks to follow. So join blastmusic247.com, changing the industry one artist at a time. So, oh, that is Yamasani. Gratitude. She said, wait, who is this again? And yes. Also, so Eros, you said you was inspired by someone who goes live on Wednesdays on Instagram, and you've been alluding to this person a lot on Clubhouse. Queen Mimi, you said that was a song. How long ago did you write that?
Oh, 2018, 2019. So it's been a couple of years.
Okay, well, it still has a fresh sound to it, so that's dope. So, what was the muse behind that?
Behind that song, it was crazy. That was actually two poems that I wrote, and I took them and put them together.
Don't you
And
like when that
actually,
works out? When you can take
I,
two poems that you've written in two different spaces in time and they just happen to
yes,
coincide? That's
yes.
dope. I got a few like that.
And I think I was writing. No, I written both of them. I written both of them, and the track wasn't long enough, so I'm like, I'm gonna have to add some more on. So I started going through my poems that I had already wrote, and bam, it came
That's
together.
how it
And
works.
actually, the first bar where I say I am every woman and I have all the power in me, that actually came from Whitney Houston.
I was
I
gonna ask
never
about
heard.
that. Yeah, because Jersey, we be knowing when we hear Jersey in the building. So, I said, okay, I heard that, Whitney Houston, Shaka Khan, okay, reference. I like that. Okay. All
Look,
right.
I just started hearing the song in my head. As soon as everybody confirmed it, I was just like, oh,
That's the one. Yep, that's the one.
Exactly. So,
So it's just give female empowerment, even male empowerment to anybody that's struggling, going through anything. You're listening to these outside people that ain't doing nothing, trying to stop you, block you, whatever the case may be. Know who you are. Own who you are. If you're crazy,
right.
own that crazy. I don't care.
You need a
Just
little
be who
crazy
you
to get
are.
on in this world.
Hey, just own it.
You
And
feel
make
me?
it mean something to you. That's what
Definitely.
we always say. Yeah.
Indeed. So, with this being after Valentine's Day, and we do a little current events real quick. This year I will say this is the first year that I have not seen a lot of the little petty posts being put up. There was a few out, but the references to the side pieces. That's why I mentioned the little joke and stuff like that. And it's I want to say that it was dope. Like, to be honest, this was like a holiday I never really experienced, like, not say experienced, but not cared about because of what the true origins of it. So it was never really my thing. I really never cared about it. Didn't know, like, why I'm going to sit there and have, no offense, but why am I, at this point, I'm living with my nana, my grandfather's mother, okay? Why I'm going to have this lady spend her money on some candy to give away to y'all? You know what I'm saying? And when I can keep that candy for myself.
does it count if you wrote a petty poem after Valentine's Day? Because I definitely wrote one.
Hey, I was about to ask, but did anybody see? I knew my partner. See, I see. Yes, because see, this is what I was leading into to see if my brother over here had a petty Valentine poem. Because if you do, yes, please. This is how we create balance in the room. We got to get both sides.
Let me go to my archives real quick and like.
Yes, I like it when I'm with my guests.
Okay, I got it.
Okay.
So like backstory behind this one before I get into it. Literally like right after the Valentine's like poem, like the one that I opened with came out as I was given a prompt if love could kill. It was like Deep Thought, the lyricist, Arsenio's, like his prompt, and they were going to read it the following day. And I was like, all right, all my other friends are writing to it. I'm gonna write to it. Cool, great. So like, this is called "Love's a Loaded Gun."
Love's loaded gun.
Love's a loaded gun.
Oh yeah, I want to hear this.
You love me, but you've no idea who I really am. And while I'm finding myself torn between the me you see and the reality of trying to remain willing to catch a grenade for you, to stand in front of a plane for you, doing anything for you, I can't lie. It's hard. Loving you as I walked on breaking glass, where every move I make, a verbal onslaught follows, like you're emptying clips from magazines of AKs on the mezzanines, and I'm the idiot who forgot to duck. I thought transparency would keep me safe, but the invisibility of lyrical hypocrisy continuously dragged me mentally with the intent of killing me softly spiritually. From the words you sprayed filled with hate and see, I listened and I tried to explain my side, thinking that if I was honest, you'd be honest and having my back. But to my surprise, when I closed my eyes, you changed tunes and sung a different song. How can I defend the world if where I consider home rests behind enemy lines? And I loved you in the beginning. You started out so kind and sweet, giving the false promise of safety emotionally. I loved you. Before continuously invalidating my thoughts or my feelings, shutting down conversations to repair the bridge between you and me, saying that I'm the cause for what is. I love you. But it's hard to compromise when every other word is drowned by the sound of your voice, confessing to the sins I have yet to even fucking commit. Funny how the irony of things worked out. We parted ways, and you dragged me for being a narcissistic prick who manipulated to get his way. And I simply said, show up for her and continue to be there. I didn't care enough to change the narrative you preached to those who'd listen in rooms I was never present in. And because I wish you nothing but the best in all your endeavors, though I'm grateful that I found healing in the peace thereafter. For if love could kill, I'd already be dead. For you would have repeatedly pulled the trigger of a toxic loaded gun.
Baby, bang bang. Whew. And how long did it take for you to write that? Since this was a prompt, and you said they was writing it to read it the next day. So this was like, what
So
was
this
the
was
time
actually
from
like
the time frame from you receiving the prompt and conceiving it and writing it?
30 minutes. Well, actually,
Wow.
it took longer because I got the prompt and then I went to sleep. And then when I woke up, I was like, oh, damn, I got to write to this before they do this. So it was like a 30-minute write.
Wow.
Um, yeah.
Wow. That's dope. That's fire. That's fire. I like that. I like that. So, when you share your art, especially in reference to love, um, what does it do for you? Yes, sir.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
look, I didn't know who that question was directed at. I was like,
Uh-uh.
okay, we overheard me. It helps keep the hope and faith alive that like genuine real love exists, because like me sharing my poetry, and specifically because I write mostly romantic poetry when I'm not being a heathen, And honestly, y'all probably got like one more solid poem before y'all find out that I'm absolutely a heathen. And I love being a heathen. Like, hey, we, we're always here for a good time, and some of us are here for the long time. But like,
Not heathens. It's called being grown. We grown.
I mean, I'm grown for my age, and I will say a lot of things. But that's beside that's beside the point. Um, but like seeing the reactions people get from hearing about somebody being loved in that manner, and like love existing in that kind of sense, like positive healthy love, it does a lot for me because it's just like we're spreading peace, we're spreading happiness, we're spreading joy. So
That's
like
right.
it's positive vibrations and positive energies for positive feelings.
Indeed, indeed. You are doing your part, and I definitely say I enjoy everything, even the hedonism stuff and all of that good stuff. But as I say, he is definitely dope. Y'all definitely got to follow him and jump in some of these same spaces and getting to see all the faces he possessed. And this is why he is the sinful to my delicious we heathens, said Elizabeth. So Queen Mimi, excuse me, when it has anything ever come to you that you felt that was too personal to share, whether it been in a song or in one of your poems?
Um, Honestly, no. No, if you go on SoundCloud, it's Queen Mimi. That's honestly where I put all pain, love, heartache, struggles. I'm pretty much told on myself and all my music. So no, I don't think it's
He said,
anything.
I done pretty much told on myself.
I
He's
told on
like,
myself.
can't nobody say nothing about me because I done told it already. Like to hear it, here it go.
There you go,
Find me
bang.
on Spotify. Find me here. Find me there. I done told my story. I know
Yeah,
that's right.
yeah, yeah, and that's pretty much it. You summed it up. Just tell my story, what I done been through. So nobody can say, "Oh, you ain't say when you did X, Y, Z, A, B, C." Yes, I did. Go look at my song. It's
Yup.
called Selfishness,
Number
whatever.
5 is the title. Yes, I did.
Right there. But
I like
no,
that. I
yeah,
like
I know, because that's one of the things I love about writing so much. Because I struggle with talking to people. I know that's probably like shoot, I don't like hell, but I struggle. I'm antisocial like a mug. Like especially when I'm upset or something bothers me, I have trouble expressing that. So
And you see
that's
the
one of the
line
reasons
in my
why.
poem where I said
Yeah,
is easily conveyed through poetically. Like,
yep,
sometimes
yep,
just the straightforward words, you can't get it together and you be fumbling, but
yeah,
you put it to some music or just put it in a poem and everything
yep,
just fits like it's supposed
yep,
to.
yep, just like that. And that's one of the reasons because we can express ourselves, no judgment, no people think we're taking a shot at them. It's the outlet. That's what I'm looking for, an outlet.
That's right.
And nah, I told myself, I told my business out there. I don't care. You can judge me. I don't care. So, nah, ain't nothing really. Nah, I don't have anything. Whatever, I'm open. So,
I know that's right. Open up 7-Eleven. All right, arrows. So I think bruh over here busting loose because I got a question in the private chat. So I mean, if you just gut busting at the seams to go ahead and break the glass ceiling, by all means, brother, do your damage.
Look, I was so like that was like a two-sided question because one, like I said, I don't know how many more like wholesome poems y'all are really going to get out of me, especially since I got to go jump on their open mic.
I
Um,
know. That's why I said if you ready to break the glass ceiling, go ahead. It's
hmm,
all on you.
hmm, okay, all right.
Because you keep eluding and hinting, you might as well bust them over the head. Remind them why naughty is nice, okay?
I mean, look, I'm always naughty. This is
Because that's the first episode that he was on. So, yeah, naughty is nice. Him and Delicious. Yeah.
We did a collab, and I'm almost always naughty. It's great.
Yes.
I don't ever have to
Yes.
worry about being nice. I'm always naughty.
And
All
yeah,
right.
that's perfect because next week is going to be a erotic episode, so your naughtiness can lead us right on out for the weekend.
Yeah.
Get them ready for next Friday.
Word, word, word. All right. Flashbacks to when you decided you wanted to be reckless, wearing my hands as a necklace as you rode me like an elevator before letting me roll you with no effort. Baby, it's impressive how possessive you get. Like when you're jealous, like I'm pounding your cakes like I own it. Nah, wait, baby, I do own it. Whoa. Take a moment to undo your hold. It's unfair the way you fucked your way into my common sense, having me questioning life making decisions as I'm about to bust, but baby, we're not there yet. Hey, you, I got a secret to tell you. Lean in close so my voice is the only thing you hear. Aren't you curious about how I can fuck you better than your 10 best friends on your two hands? And trust me, baby, this ain't no one night stand. You see, last night I touched a dream, and you were here with me, holding my hand, feeling the touch of your body clinging to mine. You and me were having in depth conversations with our bodies all through another night. I'm laughing. Tantric kisses met the caresses of your desires. Nothing much, just gentle brushes to relax you so that you just let it go. Love me more is what you plead. And before I can oblige, your alarm rings, jolting you from this dream, and I am left alone in the house of love, because, baby, we're not there yet. Look at what your imagination can do, making shit come true. You see, you pictured me hitting it, and now I can say, fuck the fantasy. It's your motherfucking moment. Since we started it up, let this be the end. We made love on the full moon where my lips and my hands trace their favorite lines along your body, and hold tight and ride me slow. As memories fill you like oceans of me drowning in your devotion, let's flood this city with moans of pleasures as you dig into me and I melt into you. Closer, closer, closer. Don't pass out on me for my secondhand stroke, baby. I need you to breathe. I made your body an adventure for two, taking you far beyond the stars and the moon all night long through constellations of pleasure. Closer, closer. We're almost there. And as I lose myself in the ecstasy of watching you, watching me, watching you, loving this, the neighbors down the block almost know my full government name because the headboard has been aching, and I left all your body parts aching as we hold each other in bliss while my pen ran out of ink. Thank you.
Okay.
Good God. Whew. Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I got questions. I got questions. I got questions. Did you say what how was the hands again? The what? The necklace? The
She,
what? Say
she
again.
wore her hands as like she wore my hands as a necklace as she rode me like an elevator before letting me roll her. No effort.
Okay. Okay. I was making sure my visual was right. This okay.
I'm over here pinning myself like, what the heck?
My visual was correct, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Okay. I just want to
I can't
That
with
was
y'all.
good. Now that I can say I haven't wrote a poem like that. That's something I want to kind of step over into. Like
Oh, shoot, look what you
usually,
done did. Yeah. We won. We got another one.
I'm gonna write something. I'm gonna write
Come
something because I never wrote that.
Come
That's gonna be
on over to the other side, sis. Come on over to the other side.
4 kids.
You do it every time, bro.
Me.
I like that one though. That
Oh,
was
wait,
nice.
okay. Now the other part. Mm, them tantric kisses, good gracious. Oh my gosh, it's really, when it's really, really extra is when the person that you have that experience with has no knowledge of tantric anything. So it's just purely coming out from, man, listen.
All the way.
So when I heard that part, I was like, yes. Oh yeah. um I do know that I love those.
Oh, that is. Okay. Okay.
Look, bro, I am as transparent as it is. I would have said the same thing if this was Clubhouse, right?
Facts. You would have. Absolutely facts.
It's just that now you had the visual of my questions because literally I would have been doing the same thing on Clubhouse, just that y'all couldn't see me. So now folks can really see me acting out, making sure I understood what those position was. Because I said, "Whoa, I think I know what he's talking about," and I want to make sure I was there. Because if I'm wrong, yeah, I want to try the other way.
I got the
Try the
visual in
other
my
way.
head. Like,
Uh, oh gosh.
oh, okay.
So, um, Queen
I ain't
Mimi,
playing like one.
she
Yes.
said, I ain't saying she is, but she is about to travel to the other side. I cannot wait to hear this piece when she finally conceives it and pins it. Oh my gosh. And it is
We will be back.
precedent right here tonight on Shine Vibrations that the inspiration was this one.
Your
He
fault.
is responsible.
Wait, no, I'm pointing the wrong way. Wait, don't do it. I'm pointing at you. Okay, there we go. Right there.
So Queen Mimi, let the folks know how to find you on social media and what you got coming up. Let them know you got an episode this Sunday, correct? And
Yes.
Tuesday. So yeah, give them all that information. And then Arrows, you can follow up.
Yes. You guys can catch the Queen Mimi podcast. It is our Sunday Positivity Talk every Sunday live, 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. Our radio show every Tuesday. That one is pre-recorded because of our work schedule. That is 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. And you can follow us on our Facebook, Instagram, subscribe to our YouTube channel, Queen Mimi Podcast and Queen Mimi Radio Show. We have two separate YouTube channels. Follow us on LinkedIn and Twitter, Queen Mimi. You can catch our live stream there. Um, like I said, working on another magazine.
That's
We
right.
will have we will have new music coming from ourselves and our husband, the Military Camp Records. So keep a lookout. New album gonna be called Queen Mimi Next Level 2024. Keep a lookout for it. About to get back on stage. Y'all hit me up because I want to do some open mics. What else we
Indeed.
got? Working on rebranding our book. It's a book of poetry. It's called Pain, Purpose, and Survival. Working on a new cover, everything. So that will be out. Don't have a date for that yet, but that will be this year as well. So I think that's yeah, I think that's about it. Working on our jewelry. We sell paparazzi, Mary Kay. We're a Mary Kay consultant as well. Getting our getting our
That's
bacon
right.
business
Don't
together.
look. Go on. That's right. Tell the king, get it out there. No, don't leave nothing out there. Put it all out there.
She's like, yeah, go ahead, baby. Go ahead, tell
That's
them.
right. That's right. As he should. Appreciate you, brother.
Oh wait, they say appreciate you, baby. They say appreciate you. He said, "Cool, right on." But
Look,
yeah,
see,
working
look,
on.
see, look, see, black love. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, 3 years. 3 years in now. He's still putting up with me. But
That's
yeah,
good.
working on getting our baking business off the ground. It's called Mimi Bakery and More. Just out here grinding, making connections. So
That's right. Get linked up. You said you out there in Illinois, right?
yeah, Illinois, not far from Chicago. Yeah.
All right. And Eros.
You guys can find me everywhere on IG and TikTok at It's LA Walker. Um, my books, like you can click the link in my bio on IG for like all of my books. I'm probably going to unveil the cover for book 4 soon. Um, it's called Recipe of Love. It's like all of my romantic poetry that I recently wrote and like actual recipes because I'm a whole chef outside of here. I don't just be saying beautifully filthy things to you like tantric kisses and like caressing like calligraphy on clits and other wild things. I am actually a whole chef. Um, like I said, I'm actually out at an open mic right now supporting Edwina Mahogany Soul at her feature.
Yay! Jersey,
Um,
stand up. Jersey in the building.
all right, like next weekend we're running it back, but like I'm still gonna be out here supporting her, but going to also be competing with her in like an erotic slam, so like that's gonna be really funny. Um,
Ooh.
the 26th, I have a feature at the Phoenix open mic out in Queens, I want to say. And
Okay.
Monday, I have an interview with the Anointed Pen on Zoom. Um, like, DM me and I'll send you guys the link so that y'all can like come out to support. It's pretty much all I got. And yeah,
Look, and the crowd's going wild right at the right time. You see that? Look at God.
the timing.
The timing for it all.
What's your
So
IG again?
look, she like, wait a minute, huh?
I got to. What's the IG again?
Get the IG one more time.
It's LA Walker, all one word.
You find it? So I thank you all for tuning in tonight. And just a little bit of reminder, Shine Vibrations is also on other platforms, Twitter, well, what is it, X now, but we are also part of the audio streaming family, and you can find me and my guests and other blastmusic247.com's podcasts on Apple Podcasts, Pod Paradise, Google Podcasts, Podcast Addict, Pocket Podcasts, Podcast Index, Listening Notes, Stitcher, Pandora, Spotify, and Amazon Podcasts. So thank you to the subscribers, my regular folks that tune in, those that always tell me, yo, I catch you on Pandora while I'm driving across the road. Appreciate you all. Continue to tune in, continue to be safe, and hit them up in the chat in the Shine Vibrations chat on the on
Okay,
Facebook.
I
Yeah,
got
and we'll get y'all linked that way. Because you know where
you. Yeah,
there's a
I want to
will,
come on
there's
the
a
show.
way. So you can
Yeah,
find me on Facebook, Sunshine Vibrations, my writer's page. Friday nights, right after here, we are jumping from here to Clubhouse to Partners in Rhymes, Lyrical Rhymes Room. So, you know,
I was
follow
gonna
us
say,
over
send me that
there.
link too, sis.
I'll
So let
send
me
you the link
see.
to the room, not a problem. Get y'all to jump in and join in. So, with that being said, those of y'all that's still out there spreading that black love and love in general, because love is love, one love, like Bob Marley always said. But while y'all are out there, please, please be safe, doing what you're doing, and be cooling how you be cooling. Peace, peace, y'all. Take care. Love one another. Stop with the toxic stuff. Let's get it together. I wish I had one of the old school songs to play at the end going out, but YouTube be always talk, trying to block you or stuff when you do stuff that ain't yours. So it's all good.
Of course, of course.
All right. Well, peace, y'all.